Dolly Parton just walked out into the blazing Tennessee sun. And the crowd lost it. Not at a concert. Not at an awards show. At a truck stop. But here's the thing. This wasn't just any truck stop. And Dolly didn't just show up to wave at the cameras. She said something at that ribbon cutting that nobody saw coming. Something that made the entire crowd burst out laughing. Something that's been going viral ever since. And when you hear it, you'll understand exactly why Dolly Parton at 80 years old is still one of the most magnetic, most unpredictable, most genuinely beloved figures in American entertainment. But before we get there, you need to understand what it actually means that Dolly Parton showed up that day at all. Because just weeks before this moment, the world was worried about her. Dolly was originally set to perform 6 shows at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Those shows got postponed once due to health challenges. Then they got rescheduled for September 2026. And then, she canceled them again. Rolling Stone, in a video posted to social media in May, Dolly opened up about what's really been going on. She said, she's always had problems with kidney stones, joking that they dig more stones out of her in a year than a rock quarry in Rockwood, Tennessee. But, beyond that, she revealed that her immune system and digestive system had gotten completely out of whack over the past few years. Healthline, and the reason. She didn't sugarcoat it. Dolly said that after her husband Carl was very sick for a long time, and then when he passed, she just didn't take care of herself. She let things go that she should have been taking care of. Carl Thomas Dean, her husband of nearly 60 years, passed away in March of 2025 at the age of 82. Dolly had loved him since she was 18 years old. They met outside a laundromat in Nashville on her very first day in the city. He was the constant in her life for 6 decades. The man who stayed quietly in the background while she conquered the world. And when he was gone, something in Dolly went quiet too. She talked about going through a year of firsts. The holidays without him. Their wedding anniversary without him. And March 3rd. The day he died. She said that was hard. Rolling Stone. So when you see Dolly Parton standing out in that Tennessee heat on June 24th, smiling and waving and cutting ribbons, you have to understand what it took to get her there. This woman has been grieving. She's been healing. She canceled Vegas shows she'd been looking forward to for over a year. And yet, there she is, in Cornersville, Tennessee, opening a truck stop, and making everyone laugh. Dolly's Tennessee travel stop officially opened on June 24, 2026, at exit 22 off Interstate 65 in Cornersville, about an hour south of Nashville. CDL Life, and this isn't just a gas station with a Dolly sticker on the window. The property includes a general store, a full-service Southern-style restaurant, a live music stage, EV charging stations, photo opportunities, and something called the Dolly Parton Dog Park. There's a main dining hall with a hot buffet bar, sequined instruments covering the walls, and multiple live music stages featuring local Tennessee performers. There's a cafe serving Cup of Ambition coffee, a DLY BBQ restaurant, a tour bus inspired by the one Dolly traveled in throughout her career, and an original mural. There's even a dedicated trucker lounge with fuel, parking, and a comfortable place to rest. WKRN News 222 Dolly herself explained the vision behind it. She's spent the bulk of her life on the road, more specifically on a bus. All the years visiting greasy spoon cafes, truck stops, and roadside pit stops gave her a real understanding of what travelers need. Whether you're driving a truck, a bus, or a car, you want a place that feels like home and recharges you for the rest of your journey. 94.3 Kate Country, and that's exactly what this place is designed to be. But now, the moment everyone's talking about. Standing in front of the crowd at the ribbon cutting, Dolly looked out at everyone and asked, "I'm sure some of you wonder why I wanted a truck stop." CDL Life. She paused. Then she smiled that Dolly's smile. "Well," she said, "I couldn't leave it to beavers." CDL Life. The crowd went wild. Because if you know anything about American road culture, you know exactly what she's talking about. Buc-ee's, the massive, wildly popular travel center chain famous for its beaver mascot, is one of the biggest names in the truck stop business. And Dolly Parton just took a shot at them, with a pun, in front of cameras, at 80 years old. after canceling Las Vegas. She followed it up by saying they're not trying to compete with anybody. And they don't think they'll have to, because they believe they're going to have everything you want or need. 200 SMV. That's Dolly. That's always been Dolly. The warmth and the wit in the same breath. The confidence wrapped in humility. The woman who can make a whole crowd laugh and mean every single word she's saying at the same time. The director of Marshall County's Economic Development Board said, "This isn't just a win for highway travelers. It's a massive win for the entire community." She said having a global icon like Dolly Parton choose Cornersville for her flagship location means local jobs, increased tax revenue, and an economic spark for the whole region. She said they feel like they've hit the lottery. WKRN News 2, and maybe they have, because this is what Dolly Parton does. She buries a husband. She fights her health. She cancels the shows, and then she gets back on the road. Literally. And builds something new. Something that feeds people and rests people, and plays music for people, and makes them feel like they belong somewhere. Her niece Rebecca told Todawai that nobody can keep a good gal down, that Dolly has so many dreams, so many things she's still working on. Todawai, calm, at 80 years old, standing in the sun in Cornersville, Tennessee, cracking jokes about beavers. She proved every word of that right. Dolly Parton isn't slowing down. She's just making different pit stops now.